So hello guys, welcome back to my channel Fit with Anirudh. This is your host Anirudh, and today we're going to shoot our second episode of our podcast series. So today we have our special guest Mr. Vadiraj Bengiri, who is a district level cricket player and has a solid base in the media industry. So first of all, welcome Mr. Vadiraj.
Thank you, Anirudh, for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
So Mr. Vadiraj, let's begin with your cricket journey. So first of all, what inspired you to get into cricket, and who is the player you take as your inspiration?
Funny story, actually. It happened back in the year 2011. I think I was in my fourth or fifth standard. I was watching a cricket World Cup final. I did not know what the sport was about, what cricket is, what a bat is, what a ball is. I remember watching the cricket final when Mr. MS Dhoni hit the six out of the park in Wankhede Stadium. So that is what inspired me to take cricket up professionally. But again, there are a lot of hurdles when you can't just say I can become a cricketer overnight. It requires a lot of hard work, a lot of passion, and a lot of dedication to get into the sport and follow it, especially an agile sport like cricket. So I joined a cricket club back then, and obviously back then it was MS Dhoni, and there were different players back then. But now, and my only source of inspiration till date is Mr. Virat Kohli, because I think the sheer kind of fitness and the mentality he has. So that is what I follow and try to implement in my life. And being alone is what I feel is something which I obviously follow. Being alone is something where you get to know a lot about yourself, not just about cricket but about life as well. So yeah, I joined a cricket club. I started playing professionally, played a few club matches. Then as age groups happen, under 13, under 14, under 15, I started to perform well. And yes, I gave a lot of cricket trials. Obviously, did not get selected in a lot of them. But the major breakthrough came when I was in my junior college, when I got into the district probables. But again, they did not make me play. There's a lot of hierarchy which goes behind this cricket thing. There's a lot of teams involved, a lot of people involved. But I kept working hard. I know my day would come, and I know that the day which I get selected, I have to perform. One fine day, I got a call, a mail saying you have been selected in the district team in Belgaum. So I went to the match. I did not have any hope they'll play me, but surprisingly, my name was added. Our team was 4-5 wickets down. I went to play. I scored good amount of runs, and yeah, cricketing journey started from there. That was my major breakthrough, and I'm currently relocated now to Mumbai. But my passion for the game still is high. Always is high as always. So yeah, you keep playing whatever kind of cricket, and you just enjoy the game.
So did you win any district matches?
Yes, so it's not like a tournament where you win a cup or something. You get added into different slots. Like there's division A, B, C, D. So you get demoted, you get promoted. So we made promoted. We were promoted basically to from C to B, which was another major breakthrough which happens in club level cricket. Who those are people who follow cricket in regional wise. So yeah, that was my major breakthrough, and my one vivid memory I have was playing against the Sri Lankan team, which was not the national team but a Sri Lankan cricket team who was touring India at that point, and I was lucky enough to play with them, interact with some of the few players, not big names but still quality cricket players, which is very important. So yeah, that was my major breakthrough in cricket.
So what was it to play in a district level?
The quality, for example, when you play cricket in your own neighborhood, you feel the fun, you feel that there's nothing to lose here. But when you play with quality players, there's a sense of competitiveness, and the quality of cricket they play is on a very high level, and you need to maintain that level of fitness and agility, and the mentality to play with these kinds is always high. Winning or losing is a secondary thing, but performing is what I feel is a very
Main
important
priority.
thing, because there are 11 people out there playing for one spot to get into a higher team. So winning and losing is second. Many people might differ here, but I feel your own personal performance needs to be very well. You can't just say, okay, you're getting a chance, go ahead. So yeah, so I feel that you get a chance, go do it, and especially with quality players, it's always great to showcase your skill.
So Mr. Vadiraj, as you said, you're playing for the district level.
Yeah.
So are there any memorable or favorite moments
Hmm.
that you have experienced while you were playing for the district level?
For sure, there are a lot of moments which I can remember by. I think there are a few moments which I feel that will stay with me for a longer time. There was this match against, I think, Tilakwadi Club is that they call it. I hope we're okay taking names of the
Yeah.
club. So Tilakwadi Club is our rival club basically where I play from. So our team was batting first. We got off to a good start. The players were playing very well, but later on a few wickets fell and the team was going in a very different way. I just came back from a very major injury. I had broken my leg, so that was a major setback also. But I felt that my batting wouldn't come, so I didn't even warm up. So my coach says, "Pad up, you're going next." So I was like, "Oh, okay, wait, I'm not even prepared. Am I physically fit to even play?" But I went there a few balls. I felt okay. I'm feeling nervous because there was a major gap. I didn't play for good 3 4 months, but a few balls I, I got going well. But again, that feeling of tinglingness, ki yaar, whether I'll score, whether I'll not score, there was always a sense of nervousness. I still remember when I speak about this, I get nervous because I was literally getting scared to face the ball because my leg was not moving, my body was not moving in a proper way. But a few balls after I stayed in the pitch, again, it's all about your mentality. You stay there. It's just you, the bowler, and the bat. So I stayed there for a few moments, a few balls. Then the confidence grew. Like your body moves in a certain way. The thing you call is muscle memory. Your body reacts in a certain way after you've gone back to your natural self. So yeah, that is the favorite moment. I got my team to a respectable total. I think we scored around 150 all in a 20-over match and went on to win the game. I was awarded man of the match also, super striker of the match also. So that is one of the major things which I can remember or a favorite memory because I had just gone for a very big break because of my injury. I had just broken my leg, and to come back with a major, and I was not fit at all. I had gained a lot of weight, and I was the last priority, but I was still in the playing 11 because some guy had to back out at the last moment. So that is by far one of the best memory I have.
Because so that's why I personally think, I don't know if you'll agree or not. I guess you'll agree. As a sports person, mentality is a key feature that you should have. अगर mentality नहीं है तो फिर जीतने का वो एक क्या बोलते हैं जुनून भी नहीं रहता. You know, you should have that जिद in you कि हाँ भाई, I'll win this tournament, I'll win that particular game. Even having injury or even coming back from an injury, this guy had the mentality to play against a team. He knew कि you know नहीं होगा शायद से या फिर क्या मालूम वापस इंजरी हो गया, but still the mentality helped and kept him going on. So let's dive into another topic. So in this generation, media industry is one of upcoming industry, and you being a media professional, so what's your take on the media industry and what inspires you, particularly in the media industry?
Well, media, and again, media is something which is my a passion. Also, you can say I know cricket was my passion, but passion can't fill your stomachs. You need to have an alternative option always. So I was good at communication because I was always fascinated with the art of asking questions. From being it as stupid as why we have to wear uniforms and why do we have to read newspapers. So that's where I felt there's a spark in okay, what does this asking of questions mean? So then I realized it's media. So what is media? It's again using different kinds of modes of communication to receive or give information. So that always fascinated me. That is why I got into this field in the very first place, apart from playing cricket professionally. And there's always and to use this platform, to also grow professionally is also a great opportunity for me. Being also a professionally cricket player, there's a lot of opportunities in media, as you're saying, but to also gatekeep certain information, to have proper rules and restrictions on so media is also very important with the kind of social media is acting nowadays, the algorithms and stuff like that. So yeah, media has always been my passion. As always, I'll say people might beg to differ. Why does this guy have two passions? I feel you need to try out every passion until you realize what you're actually good at. I may be not good at cricket, but I may be good at media. I may not be good at media, but I might be good at cricket. So I'm trying both, and I keep trying. As you mentioned, media professional. I'm still learning. You're in always a learning process. There's no such thing called educational barrier in this. You keep learning every day. The kind of experiences, the kind of knowledge you get from people, being it your lecturers, being from media people, is very important. The main thing is media. You need to have the proper kind of connections. You need to have proper kind of knowledge to sustain in this field. I do not have a lot of experience right now, but yes, in the brief amount of time which I was in the media field, it's everything is about the opportunity and making sure you shine at that opportunity. Because if you miss, there's someone else who always hits. It's as simple as that. You need to be ready with a plan B and a plan C always. If your plan A doesn't work, plan B and plan C on the go. So yeah, media, especially in our country, is booming as always. Every other Indian is watching news, but there's a very different thing which I always follow. You should be either well educated or well informed. That is the problem with our people. I feel I do not want to harm anyone's intentions, but I personally feel if you are well educated, you don't need to ask questions. You will just look at the media, you will be quiet. But if only if you're well informed, then that's where the barrier happens. If you're just only informed about a certain situation, an incident, or a policy, you can't just go on social media and say, oh, this is the problem. So you need to be well educated about it. So that is the kind of barrier which I personally feel is in the media industry. And apart from that, yeah, you can just go on and on. There are leaps and bounds happening in PR, professional sports as well. There's, lifestyle is also booming nowadays. There's fashion, there's sports, and yeah, media is great, will always be great. It's a never going down industry. People will talk, we write, we make money. Simple.
So as you said, there should be a plan A and a plan B. Me personally, I had a plan A and I wanted to become a football player. But of course, this is India, and India, doesn't focus more on sports. So it's always like a drawback. तो like starting में तो था wow बड़े होके football player बनूंगा because me personally I like Messi.
Correct.
Messi is like my inspiration. But of course you need to work hard उतना if you wanna reach up to a level. Of course plan A was that, but now I've shifted and I've moved on from my plan A, and my plan B is to be a good media professional. And I personally think I'll be good in the advertising sector because I think my mind is kind of creative to create new stories or ideas. So yeah.
Well, great question, Anirudh. I would like to say, as you mentioned, there's a lot of plan A, plan B involved, and you follow a great footballer, Messi. What's stopping you? I mean, you're still young. We all are young. There's this one quote which I want to go by from a movie called Chandu Champion, recently released movie by Kabir Khan. It's Karthik Aryan started. उसमें एक dialogue है, मैं हिंदी में बोलूँगा. I hope that's okay. सपना तब खत्म होता है तब तुम देखना छोड़ दोगे. So age is just a number. I feel there's Ronaldo who's still playing at the age of 40. There is MS Dhoni who's still playing at the age of 43. Recently there was a El Clasico held in Navi Mumbai. There are lots of retired players. Still they're still playing. So that's passion. But yes, passion doesn't fill stomachs. Correct. So you need to. Who's saying you have to devote yourself to your passion? No, just give yourself 1 hour or 2. बाकी लोगों का छोड़ दो. You follow your own path. कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, कोई बात नहीं है. लोग बोल रहे हैं, बोलने दो. You look like that, you feel like that, you don't like this, you don't like that. ठीक है. They are no one to judge you. You have to do it yourself. So plan A, plan B, plan C is necessary, but you need to have it well thought of. You can't just say I'll become a football player in your mind and not work about it. You need to follow that kind of diet these players do. And you might not achieve the kind of greatness, but there shouldn't be any drawbacks. You can't just say I'll be this player and not try. Intent is important. Passion should be there. Intent is important. We'll say, oh, I want to be a cricketer, I want to be Virat Kohli. The kind of work these guys do is nothing what we can do right now. But if you can do that, you might not achieve the kind of success these guys achieve. But at least I tried. It's not like I did not try.
Correct.
I'll be happy with myself. I tried, I did not get the opportunity, I'm satisfied. But if I go to my bed and saying I did not try, no what ifs, no buts, what if, what is that? No, don't focus on that. So focus on yourself, and Anirudh is doing quite well for himself. He's a very good fitness influencer. So we kind of draw attention from him. Jokes apart, this is something you should be always proud of, and I say that. And as far as media industry is concerned, you'll learn, you'll grow. Even I'm learning. We'll all grow together, which is what I feel. So yeah, that's the media thing. That's the kind of in media industry we are involved in.
Suddenly, इतना इंस्पिरेशन आ गया शरीर में.
Oh, crazy.
So, Mr. Vadiraj, let's move on to the last question of our podcast. So, as you said, you're both, you're interested in cricket and media, both. So, I would like to ask, what is it? Like, are you more passionate about cricket or media? Or, you just perfectly blend in these two industries?
There's a question in the question. When you say what am I more interested in, I doubt I question myself that day every night. Did I do the hard work that I'm supposed to do to achieve that level of greatness? See, being very honest, I do not know. Whatever is happening to me is, you can say God's plan also, but there's a lot of hard work involved. I may look funny, I may act very funky, I may act nonchalant to everyone, but no one knows the actual true story. Everyone has some kind of issues going on, some kind of intensity going on in their own brains, which they can't explain it to everyone. So when it comes to cricket and media, I'm always in the same dilemma. What am I good at? But currently it's working out well for me. I have not lost hope. I still want to play cricket professionally. I still want to be a media professional. Now when you are in an industry like this, your passion are such agile sports, you need to be physically and mentally fit, which I try to do every day, but it's not possible. You don't get enough sleep some days, you don't get enough food some days, you don't always hit the targets, you feel like your hard work is going in vain, you're hitting the gym, you're doing the hard work, but still the results are not coming your way. So it's only a matter of time. It takes a lot of time. I think to quote a few people, it took the KFC founder 65. He was 65 when he started KFC. That's when he achieved greatness at the age of 65. And there's one thing I want to bust out, and this is the perfect opportunity. You don't have to overthink. You just go with the flow, but keep a calm mind. That's what I follow. If you are well motivated enough, and I feel you don't need anyone's motivation. I say Virat Kohli is my passion, but not my motivation. I never mentioned that because you can draw motivation from these people for a day or two by watching their movies, reels, kind of quotes these guys give, but the original motivation should come from within. You want to do something, you want to set an example, you want to be the next Anirudh Prakash, you want to be the next Vadiraj, you want to be the next Bhumit Panwar. So that is something you always, keep in mind and help yourself. Help if you grow the people, if you grow with the people around you, you grow yourself. So that is, if someone comes up to me saying they want help, I'll obviously not say no, but I'll look at the person, what kind of situation they are in, do they really need my help, and don't give away to freebies also. That is one thing media industries needs to cut down. Do not give free information because it's your education, it's your hard work. So limit yourself, do hard work, and ignore the noise. Just go on a straight road. There will be a lot of distractions, road bumps, but keep going, we'll do well. Thank you, Anirudh, for having me.
Yes.
It was a great opportunity.
You should definitely be a motivational speaker or something, because
I haven't done anything like that to be a motivational speaker. The kind of motivation I have is just by doing hard work. So I have to be somewhere right now after this. So I keep working. Motivational will do in a 10 years time. You become a great influencer that time, which you are still, by the way. And I hope I become something in media field. We'll do this again. And we'll have Bhumit Panwar running his own production house. We'll do it again. Chalo.
So guys, this is the end of our podcast. Thank you, Mr. Vadiraj, for taking out your time from your busy schedule and answering my questions and also giving your thoughts on media industry and cricket.
Never too busy for my juniors.
Thank you.
But always busy.